so proudly we hailed, and the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets trembling, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land under the fray, and the home of the brave? Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight to rename the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save this land of the brave, the US of A. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, in the home of the
What's going on, guys and girls? Hey, Repeat back with you, and it's another Monday night. That means it's time for the Shake and Bake iRacing Cup Series. Tonight, live from the Queen City, we're checking in with final practice. So far, Nate Mon, James Holzer, Francis Hamilton, Brendan Book, and Tom Flickeroff are atop the top five, right along with Brendan Book. I think I might have missed him, not 100% sure. Just kind of going through this a little quick, a little bit of a later start than normal. We'll get to your grid here once these guys are done with their final practice. But again, it's all about the Queen City, Charlotte Motor Speedway, Old Lowe's Motor Speedway, whatever you want to call it. If you were a Jimmy Johnson fan, it was the house that Johnson built. 75-degree air temp and a, 100-degree track temp here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Again, I am repeating, this is the Shake and Bake iRacing Cup Series. And man, what a night this is going to be. 180 laps. Their attempt at the full, what would normally be the longest race in the Cup Series for a season. So what would normally be 600 miles here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, these guys going to turn 180 laps. So let's get down to our scoring pylon, show you who's atop the board so far, and yeah, let's get right at it. Definitely glad to see everybody that's out there, and as you can see, the double deuce right now of Nate Mon is sitting P1, Holzer P2, Hamilton third, Brendan Book P4, and Tom Flitcroft, Tom Flitty in that number 8, sitting P5. So yeah, let's get down and dirty with some of these guys, see if we can actually catch up with Nate Mon as he's turning a lap in this sun drop double deuce. Gonna try to maybe a little pit road practice. Come on down, whoa it up and slow it up to a cool, calm, and collected just about 50 miles an hour, if I'm not mistaken. How about Justin Mons out here in this McConey setup shop, number 41, right now sitting P6. Everybody that's in the top 5 is on pit road as we speak. Jimmy Cocker, one of the guys that was fastest in the initial practice before they set their qualifying times. He was one of the guys to beat. So I'll have to see if Mon is going to be able to carry it on here into final practice. Talking about final practice, just under 3 minutes to go in this session. Let's go ahead and reset the board for you right quick. Looks like there might be just a little bit of writing on top of writing, so let's get that taken care of right now. There we go. Now we're cooking. Stratus out there in chat says, "Howdy, Pete. Howdy, Stratus." Stratus joining Eliza Bethel, or I should say Eliza Bethel and company, in the up in the tower tonight. Running the flags and everything else that may have to be sorted out throughout the race. But right now, this red, white, and blue 31 Virginia Tech machine for Jimmy Cocker right now sitting P7. Justin Mon's able to jump over him, but everybody's still trying to catch the double deuce of Nate Mon. I know Nate's normally got a pretty decent-sized fan base out here. Going to pull that up right now. That way I'm not missing anybody. Stratus says, "Call us the Zebras." Oh, there we go. Yeah, Micah Allard, Eliza Bethel, and old Stratus, doing their thing up in the tower. Probably one of, if not the most thankless jobs in all of iRacing. I tell you, it takes nerves of steel sometimes. Just kind of looking around a little bit, getting ready for tonight's festivities as we watch Brendan Book, the 41 of Mons, and one more. That is actually the 31 coming across the start stripe right there. A couple of different lines. 41 way up high, while the 5 is all the way on the bottom side. 31 went ahead and tried to wrap the bottom side as well. I did see where a few of these guys were getting loose as the run was going on, and a few more were actually tagging the outside wall, trying to get a great arc into these very, very different turns. Turn 1 and 2, you can really get down on that white line and hug it the best you can. 3 and 4, tight as always. You gotta breathe the throttle a little bit more, which also is an opportunity for some to go ahead and save fuel. There is Logan Joyner out there saying, "Let's go, Nate." Yeah, so Nate still sitting P1, James Holzer in that Crown Royal number 17, sitting P number 2, Francis Hamilton in that 48 FI, what is it? Hold on, I will get it, I promise. Team FIWB machine, right along with Dylan Roth, Jimmy Cocker, Joe Berg, Joe Turley, Kevin Delatorre, and Rivers Jones. So there you go. All right, the warm-up clock is over, so we're going to go ahead and clear everything out. Let's go. I said clear everything out. Let's go ahead and pull up your grid. That way we know exactly who's where as tonight's race is ready to go. Krabby Soup, I have not seen that guy in forever. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for coming out. Absolutely great to see you. I've been wondering where you've been. But yeah, Matt O'Brien, he's got the pole for what is the longest race in the Shake and Bake and also the Cup Series in general. So Matt O'Brien on the pole in his fame number 43 with a time of 30.181. Andrew Sanford in that 37 is going to go ahead and start P number 2. Ryan McCall in that Shaboom number 30 machine, he's going to start P3 with Tom Harmon to his outside in that 68 Avril Lavigne Camaro. Absolute Krabby, been a very, very long time. Definitely coming back here soon. Krabby, it'll be great to see. I know you can't wait to get on track. Nate Mon in that Sundrop Double Deuce. He's going to start P5 with Brody Falker to his outside. AK13, thank you very much for coming and hanging out as well. Then we've got Brody Falker, like I just said, in the 1 starting P6. P7 is going to be Andrew Wilson. Sig Flickcroft, thank you very much as well. Good to see everybody coming out, hanging out, chatting up. Looking forward to keeping me company and keeping each other company as well. Andrew Wisdom's going to start P number 7 with Francis Hamilton to his outside. P9 is going to be John Osborne in that 81. P10 is going to be Jordan McGraw in that 34 for Team FTR. Evan Knopf's going to start P11 in that 63 with Tom Flickcroft to round out your top 12, row number 6. Row number 7 is going to look very much like Cody Kalinka in P13 in that number 79 with Jimmy Cocker to his outside in that red, white, and blue Starstruck number 31. Joe Berg in the 93 is going to start P15 with Jose Ruiz P16 in his number 23. Derek Hilker and Philip Bridgman is going to round out row number 9. Row 10 is going to be Dylan Robb with John Honeycutt. Joe Turley in the 13 is going to start 21st. 22nd is going to be Matthew Gale. 23rd is going to be Kevin Delatorre in 23rd, and to round out row number 12 is going to be Charles Kramer in that number 4. Lights atop the pace car are out. We're getting ready to roll. Let's go.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag. Barney's up. Let's go. We're going to have a wreck on the backstretch, lap number 1. We saw him go 3 wide, saw a little bit of tire smoke. Nate, quite a few are going to be involved in this. Nate Mon, definitely part of it, as well as several others. I'm trying to get back up there, but as the action continues to unfold, it makes it a little bit harder for me. But yeah, Andrew Wisdom, Evan Knopf, Tom Harmon, Nate Mon, Kevin Delatorre, James Holzer, and Chuck Cody, all going to be part of this. This is not going to be pretty. Let's go back. All right, let's get on up with our chase cam, and we know that this is right about where that 3 wide was. Let's go ahead and play this out. Let's go back with Tom Harmon. Hard shot for the 37 on the inside wall, 51-22. And you see Tom Harmon's kind of bulldogging the back end of the double deuce until he gets tagged by the 92 of Delatorre in the back end. 37, and it hits the inside wall as well. Krabby Sue says, now that's something I don't miss. lap number 1. Krabby, this is actually something very, very unlike what happens in this series. Let's go back with Nate Mon. Nate Mon just nowhere to go. The hole closes up on him. The 68 gets tagged one more time. 92 still barreling on through. Gets the back end of the 68 Avril Lavigne car up in the air. 36, 22, 63, 37, 92. 68, so many involved in that wreck. Very, very unfortunate. All right, let's go ahead and bring it back live. Krabby, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. Definitely appreciate it. Again, great to see you back, sir. And please, everybody, big old hashtag Krabby Soup out there in chat. Gifting tier 1 subs to Bobby Hilker, Micah Allard, Big Hickory, Rangers 15, C. Flickcroft, AK 13, Hamlin, or Halim 34, Justin Mons, Gaming with Goons, Randy Savage, and of course Krabby Soup giving it to himself as well. Dylan Hervatin, big thank you to you as well. Thanks for coming out, hanging out, and chatting up as a first-time chatter. Absolutely appreciate you. All right, so let's go ahead and bring your scoring pylon back up so you know where everybody's at and you can see how much this has changed. Again, 180 laps on tap. First lap, caution number 1 flies 3 wide, just trying to get what they can very, very early. That STP 43 on the front, or in the P1 spot with the 30 of Ryan McCall. Great qualifying effort by Ryan. Started 3rd, sitting P number 2 right now. Jordan McGraw, by virtue of that wreck, he is already up 7 spots. Brody Falliker also up 3. Jimmy Cocker up 9. John Osborne up 3. Cody Kalinka up 6. Jose Ruiz up 8, sitting 8th. Joseph Berg up 6, sitting 9th, and John Honeycutt in that Team FTR number 50, sitting P number 10. So we're about to go on back through again as you see them come off turn number 4. Barney's got the green flag up. Let's try this one more time.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag, let's go. Everybody down the backstretch. Cool, calm, and collected behind this famed STP Petty Blue and Day Glow Orange. Number 43 off of turn number 4. Looks like we're going to be able to get going. Let's get up, get going, go through the field. I know we got to about, 22nd, 24th or so when we were introducing the grid. Mr. Met says, boogity, boogity, boogity. Absolutely, Met. Good to see you out there as well, sir. Thanks for coming out, hanging out, chatting up as always. Brody Falliker now challenging Matt O'Brien for P number 1. A little bit of internet instability on my side as the 9 o'clock hour gets closer and closer, of course. Looks like there's a little bit of frame loss, and I definitely apologize. As soon as this kicks back up, we will get right back with the action as it happens on track. I definitely appreciate everybody's patience. We'll be able to show you the field in just a moment or two. There we go. From high atop the spotter stand, 43 still leading the one of Brody Falliker. Brian McCall back to P number 3. Again, definitely apologize for the instability in the internet. It is something that I am working on, and I definitely appreciate all y'all. I have heard that if there's an issue on the Twitch side, that the YouTube side continues. But it's not only there. You can also watch this over on iRock TV. If you've got a Roku TV or a Roku streaming device, go on over to the streamer section of that service and go ahead and search for iRock TV. It's IROC TV, as you see on the bottom left under the scoring pylon. And let's see if we can't get back with this action as soon as possible. Again, I definitely apologize, and I appreciate everybody's patience as I continue to work through this. There we go. Looks like we are back for now. Let's see if we can't keep this up, keep this going. Again, unfortunately, lost some frame rate there, but it looks like we are back. Jimmy Cocker now leading. Unfortunately, I can't go back to see exactly how the 31 took over the lead, but we'll catch up with the rest of the field as the night rolls along. Right now, Jordan McGraw sitting back there in P number 5. He's got the 79 of Cody Kalinka right in tow with Philip Bridgman, rather. One of the, actually, he is the sole Canadian in the field this evening, right now running P number 8 as they all again sail off into turns 1 and 2. It looks like the 30. No, it's actually the 30th place car. Just now coming across the start stripe. That's the car on the bottom. That's going to be Kevin Dallator in that number 92. You see right there as he kind of blinks out just a little bit. Matt O'Brien sitting right now in P number 3 as I'm trying to get this up and get this stable as quickly as I possibly can. All right, so it looks like we are back. Let's go ahead and get back to the competition. Let's go ahead and widen out the view. In fact, you know what? Let's go ahead and bring it all the way on up to the blimp. Show you what this place is looking like right now from an aerial view. Better yet, let's actually go ahead and bring it up with the chopper. There you go. This is covering over Jimmy Cocker, Ryan McCall, Matt O'Brien, Brody Falliker, Cody Kalinka, John Honeycutt, which right now is up to P6. Brendan Book is up to P7. 19 spots better from where he started. Jordan McGraw up 2. Philip Bridgman up 8. And Joseph Berg right now is up 5, sitting P number 10. Again, big thank you to everybody that's out there. I definitely appreciate your patience as I continue to fight through some internet connectivity issues. I promise you, I am trying to get all of this squared away as quickly and as efficiently as I possibly can. Couple of very distinct lines right here. The 31 was up high, wide, and handsome, while the 30 of Ryan McCall was really trying to wrap that bottom. Does the 31 know something about the tire wear to where he's up way high and just trying to carry as much momentum as he could? Meanwhile, the 30 Shaboom machine for Ryan McCall, he's going to go ahead and try to lead a lap here, which, if I'm not mistaken, and I could be wrong, may actually be his first lap led all season. And as he comes off of turn 4, coming across the start stripe, Ryan McCall does lead that lap, so give a point to the 30 Shaboom car. All right, so since we're on with the 30, let's go ahead and jump on board. Let's actually jump into the cockpit with Ryan McCall. Take a lap or two around Charlotte Motor Speedway. See exactly how he's able to be so fast. Kind of catch up with any kind of grip issues he may or may not be having. Let's go. Crank it up. All right, so a couple laps being turned with the with driver 30, Ryan McCall, up 2 spots after starting third to continue to lead. A little bit of a battle there for just a moment with the 5 of Brendan Book. John Honeycutt now up 17 spots. The only one that's up more than him is the 5 of Brendan Book. He's up 25. But yeah, Honeycutt and Book, they continue to fight it out side by side. Looks like tonight Honeycutt's rocking the Melody Woodworks number 50 machine as they tag doors just a little bit down into turns 1 and 2. You got the 43 of Matt O'Brien riding right behind, wondering which line's going to be fastest. Then the 1 of Brody Falliker, who's really been turning up the heat since joining this team FIWB. Cody Kalinka there in the 79, up 7 spots, rocking P number 6, just kind of riding in line, wondering what's going to happen. Are they going to have any issues as they continue to see second and third running side by side? So far, no big deals, and yeah, they ride on. Let's go back a little bit, catch up with Jordan McGraw, and take a look back from him as you see a whole lot of cars very side by side. Going back just a little bit with, let's see, it looks like it's going to be Joseph Berg and Joe Turley down low. Nice little 4 or 5 pack here. Then quite a bit more separation going back to about Philip Bridgman and his Aerokinetics number 18, I believe. And this Mustang GT got quite a few ponies under the hood, been doing all right. Behind him, how about the one and only Jeff No, rocking the TJ's Team Foundation, morethan-a-cape.org, as the 63 slides on underneath. That 63, that I Nope. Yeah, that was actually fourth position. That was going to be Evan Knopp, but all kinds of damage on the front end of his Camaro. You see there on the left front, Eons Motorsports. Caught back up just in time to watch that Melody Woodworks kind of tag that outside wall just a little bit. Let's see if we can actually take a look at that left rear and the left front for Honeycutt right now. Actually, let's do this a little bit of a different way. Nope, don't really see any separation on the hood, so more than likely he is all right. If you haven't really driven these things in officials or in other leagues, these things are like tanks. I mean, if you get some damage in the trucks, they're like paperweights. You're gonna have a bad day. As we got a battle for the lead between Ryan McCall and John Honeycutt. Looks like Honeycutt's gonna be able to keep it and throw it down low. The 43 is going to go ahead and try to follow suit. So here comes the 50 of John Honeycutt. He's going to lead that lap. So score a point for the Team FTR driver, John Honeycutt, again in this Melody Woodworks number 50 Camaro. Great battle right now for P number 3. Cody Kalinga and Ryan McCall going after it. Ryan now up on the high side. Cody Kalinga in that 79 down low. Looks like he is going to be able to go ahead and clear him. So move Cody up 10 spots after starting 13th to take over P number 3. As the 43 of Matt O'Brien starting to put just a little bit of pressure on the back end of the 50. It looks like the 50 got a little loose right there off the exit of 4 and starting it into the tri-oval, side by side into 1. Looks like the 43 is going to have the advantage, and away he'll pull by just a little bit. And 50, I'm sure he saw that. And now he's got to try to figure out or maybe even reassess his line, see where he's got to be. 79 able to get on by the 30, and this battle up here for first has been pretty strong. A whole lot of distance with a lot of these guys. All these drivers started off with 6 sets of tires for the evening. Not quite sure if that included the tires that they qualified on or not. Sandy AW says, well, that sucked. Yeah, Sandy, I gotta agree. Yeah, Uncle Netcode decided to go ahead and take a ride to Charlotte for this race. A lot of separation now on track, though. Quite a bit. We're actually going to go ahead and work our way back through the field as much as we can. Try to look for another great battle. And how about this one right here between the 1 Brody Falliker, still rocking P6 right where he started, and the 5 of Brendan. The 5 of Brendan Book. Me too, Sandy. Me too. Sandy, thank you very much for the 100 bits. Absolutely appreciate you, sir. Tom Harmon back here right now in P11, down 7 after being involved in that backstretch lap number 1 incident. Avril Lavigne, I'm sure, on the hood of this machine, just a little upset. Love to see him move on up. Let's take a look at the front and the back of his Camaro for him, right quick. Looks like the front end's not too bad. Avril's looking a little pissed off. Wants all that track position back. Let's take a look at the side here. A little bit of separation on the hood over the left front wheel well, and if we take a look from chase mode, no big issue in the back whatsoever. So Avril, not too bad, not too worse for the wear, as he's coming up on the 92 of Mr. Dallatore in that red, white, and blue Yingling machine. Good thing about Tom Harmon right now, sitting P11, he can see the rest of the field. He just got to try to do what he can to conserve his tires as we work lap 42 of 180 to try to get back up there and try to get back into contention as quickly as possible. And the more that he can see the people in front of him race side by side, the more he knows that he'll be able to gain, because all he's got to do is just run his line. He's not battling anybody. He can really open up the wheel coming off of the corner, kind of flatten the curve as the song goes, and do what he's got to do to try to get on up there. A little bit of internet instability again, and we'll try to get back up and going as quickly as we possibly can. Definitely appreciate everybody that's been out there, hanging out, coming out, and keeping me company. Is a little bit, you saw Avril Lavigne kind of without any kind of a bumper cover. That was kind of interesting. Go back, check with Tom Flitcroft and company. Tom back here in this number 8 red, white, and blue National Guard Camaro. I have a feeling the damage that we see on that 8 and all the sparks and all that is not actually real. There we go. Now it fixed up for him. Justin Mons back here in the 41 right now, sitting P14 up 20 spots. As again, it kind of drops out. The bottom drops out on me just a little bit. And again, I do absolutely apologize. Thank you also for being so patient. All right, we are back. So the 41 of Justin Mons, he's got Austin Collins right in his back pocket. Austin right now is sitting P14, up 14 spots in this 00, old buckshot number from Tractor Supply. John Osborne right behind him in that number 81 Pepsi machine, kind of hung up the Woody's colors this evening. A lot of cars choosing to rep the old red, white, and blue. And always very, excuse me, always very, very glad to see that. Again, I do apologize. Again, still working on these internet issues, and I do continue to appreciate your patience in allowing me to get this fixed up. And I appreciate all just about 20 that are out there between Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and iRock TV through your favorite Roku TV or Roku device. If you've got a Roku streaming device or a Roku TV, go on over to the streamers section and look up the iRock TV logo that you see there on the bottom left underneath the scoring pylon. All streams, whether live or re-air, are in stunning 4K. And the app, unlike a lot of other channels on that service, is completely free. So if you want the ability to catch, if you got that iRacing itch, you just need to scratch at some point, go on over iRock TV on your Roku TV or Roku streaming device, and yeah, just download the channel. Again, 100% free. And whether it's a POV, club, community, league, podcast, whatever it is, all of it is out there in 4K, and again, 100% free. A little bit of a battle here between the 41 of Justin Mons and the 81 of John Osborne. This is a battle for P13. You see the 00 back there. And then, of course, how about Ryan Crooks back here in this Zin number 25 and the 63 of Evan Knopf right behind him. So that's 17th. So this right now is a battle for 16th between the 25 and the 00. Looks like 25 is going to try to take the high line, try to get back in the wheel sooner than the 00 and rock it off the corner. But it looks like Austin Collins is going to be able to, for the most part, hold him at bay. But coming through the tri-oval, that high line progress will prevail. Kind of working our way through the field here just a little bit, looking for any other great battles as the night is progressing. This is with Dylan Robb in that 16 right now, rocking 22nd. Francis Hamilton a little bit further back here in this number 48 red, white, and blue Camaro. Let's see, Frank Winnistead also back here in his Yahoo machine. Jeremy Kramer in this 04 all by his lonesome coming through the exit of the tri-oval. Jacob Palmer also a little bit further in the back. It looks like he's actually fallen down a lap. With Kevin Dallatore in this number 92. Charles Kramer. Chuck Cody in this 36. Rivers Jones looks like he is on pit road right along. It doesn't look like Rob Newman was able to start the race. So let's get back up front, shall we? All right, so now it looks like we got a little bit of a gap for the lead. Cody Kalinka in that 79 machine, able to work his way on up into P number 2. Again, these Nationwide colors. Nationwide's definitely on Cody's side. Up 11 spots to take over P number 2. Ryan McCall in that Shaboom machine started third, still running third, as there's a battle right behind him for P number 4. This is going to be Brody Falliker and John Honeycutt. Looks like Falliker's going to be able to take that spot away, even though the 50 and his high side momentum is going to be able to get back to the back bumper of the 1. He's not going to be able to hold him off for position. Fifty's going to go ahead and try to fight back on the low side. Not quite able to get there. Probably got a little tight, so I had to breathe the throttle just to get back in it as soon as he could. Now, also another thing, the 50 has gotten a lot better as time has gone on between Season 1 and Season 2 here in the Shake and Bake iRacing Cup Series. He's gotten a lot better at saving fuel. So it could also be where the 50 of John Honeycutt's trying to save just a little bit, but still up 15 spots right now, rocking P5. Definitely apologize for the silence there. I'm kind of fighting a little bit of a cold, so whenever I have to take a little bit of time away, I just don't want to cough on mic. So, yeah, there you go. So, but you're getting all the sights and sounds of these Shake and Bake iRacing Cup cars here from Charlotte. That's right, Queen City, as we work lap 59, now lap 60 of 180. So 120 laps remaining here from Charlotte Motor Speedway, and a lot of separation. As you can tell there by the track map on the bottom right-hand side, there are cars all over this mile-and-a-half speedway in Concord, North Carolina. If you've never made it here, you really should try to get down here. It's a lot of fun to watch. If not for the 600, maybe that's just a little bit too long of a race for you. How about the Charlotte Roval race that comes just a little bit later on in the season? This track is a lot of fun. Starting to see dusk, so pretty soon, you could also start to see where the lights around the track are starting to turn on, starting to warm up just a little bit, and very, very soon this race will transition over into night. Speaking of that, let's go ahead and take a look at the weather. Looks like the air temp has fallen by 5 degrees. Originally the air temp was 72 degrees. Track temp was 100. That's down to 82 degrees. So how about that? Track temp absolutely falling down. Looking at Ryan McCall, let's go ahead and jump on board with him. See what he's seeing as far as the distance between himself and the leader. There you go. So as he comes off of turn number 2, he can see Matt O'Brien right up there. Those petty colors, very, very hard to miss. So as Matt O'Brien goes into turn number 3, Ryan McCall going to go ahead and try to follow him on the high side. Try to bring it down just a little bit as soon as you get back in the throttle. Hold it, keep it off the wall across the start stripe to start lap 64. 30 Shaboom Machine now under battle under threat from Brody Falker in that number 1 red, white, and blue Team FIWB car. Here comes John Honeycutt as well. Jordan McGraw is a little bit further back here. John Honeycutt, though, he's got the 20 of Frank Winniset to his outside. That is not a battle for position. Frank is at least 1 lap down. In fact, as soon as it kind of cycles through, we'll be able to see exactly how many laps down he is. Frank is down 2. How about it's saying that the 17 is several laps down, trying to catch up with him right now. The one and only James Holzer. Oh, there he is. Okay, so yeah, even though Holzer is like 20-something laps down, he has decided to keep it out here on track. Yeah, 26 laps down in this 17 Crown Royal car. So Holzer not having the best of luck in Charlotte. Frank Winniset in that 20 Yahoo machine, going on by the leader to get one of his laps back. So that should put him just 1 lap down. However, right now it's actually showing that the 5 of Brendan Book is the first car 1 lap down. As the 43 is going to try to whoa it up, slow it up, bring it on down to pit road speed. Did not have to lock anything up. So Brody Falker, Andrew Wisdom, and others now coming on down pit road for their first green flag pit stop. That as he comes across the start stripe, will start lap 70. So everybody, should they stay green, will have to come on down pit road at least one more time. All right, so that's going to hand the lead over to the 30 Shaboom Camaro for Ryan McCall. Now up to, after starting third, Jordan McGraw right now sitting P2 as he's going to bring his number 34 Texas Tech machine down pit road right behind Ryan McCall. That's going to hand the lead over to this guy, Ryan Crooks, in this number 25. So this will be the first lap that Ryan has led this evening. Going to try to stay out, maybe catch a caution. We'll have to see. But a lot of space out here on track right now. Looks like the 25, he's going to go ahead and keep it. Nope, he's not going to keep it out for one more lap. He's coming into the pits kind of hot. Going to have to whoa it up. Good job. Downshifting, hitting the brake, getting down to pit road speed. And it looks like Jose Ruiz is also on pit road. Brendan Book right now. Last I saw, he was a lap down, so he's going to be able to go on by those on pit road and get his lap back. He won't take the lead over, I don't believe. So we'll have to see how this all cycles through. No, he will. Okay, so Brendan Book will go ahead and take over the top spot as he comes flashing on by the 17 machine, that Crown Royal Purple Camaro for James Holter. Cody Kalinka is going to be right behind him in that 79, up 11 spots for P2. Matt O'Brien, that, after watching him duck on the pit road, he's going to come out in P number 3. So now the last time Brendan Book was on pit road was lap 58. So just before we caught up with him just a little bit ago. Meanwhile, everybody else just came down on lap 68 or later. So 10 lap difference in tires between Matt O'Brien back here in the famed Kings STP Petty Blue and Dayglow Orange number 43, which right now he's just under 6 seconds behind Cody Kalinka and Brendan Book as we just see a pass for the lead. Let's go back and see exactly how that pass took place. Let's rewind that just a little bit. Looks like it's just going to be a typical setup, and let's go ahead and play it. Yep, off of 2, all the way down the backstretch. A little bit of a drag race. 79 is going to have the line going into 3. No contest from the 5 of Book. The last time Kalinka was on pit road was lap 61. Brendan Book, again, I mentioned before, was last on pit road, lap 58. Let's go ahead and bring it back live. Apologize again. A little bit instability. Hopefully we'll get back to the race here in just a moment. There we go. All right, so yep, we are back, and no, we're not. It made a liar out of me. All right, so hopefully this time we'll stay up and we'll be good to go. I definitely see the spikes, and definitely apologize for the amount of drop frames this evening. Definitely very frustrating on my side, and I know it's frustrating on yours, because you've got somebody out here that you're rooting on, whether it's a Nate Mon or a Tom Flickroft or a John Honeycutt or Matt O'Brien, Brendan Book, whoever it might be, Tom Harmon. I mean, you want to see how these guys are doing for all 180 laps, and just very, very unfortunate that my internet has been suffering as of late. I promise you, I'm doing everything that I possibly can to keep this up and running, and have no issues whatsoever. Get back to the way that it used to be. All